This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got award-winning videographer Giovanni Tha King in the building. GTK shot me. How's it going, man?
It's great. Christmas was great. Had a great time. Good vibes. I had a Christmas haircut, so everywhere I went, people was like, "Merry Christmas."
Can we see the Christmas cut?
Yeah, it's
Just
like,
a quick, just
you
some.
can see the bag. It's like crazy.
Okay.
It's like crazy.
I see. I like that.
You can see a little bit.
Awesome. Let's start from the beginning though. Where's Giovanni originally from?
I'm from Belmead. I'm from Waco. So I'm right down the street, Waco.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah. All my people's from New York, from Brooklyn. Shout out to Marcy Projects. That's where actually I was conceived, but they tried to stab my mom on the train, so she moved all of us to Texas, and that's how I ended up here. But I'm actually like a New Yorker, bing bong type. That's my whole family acts like that, crazy.
Why they try to stab the moms on the train, man? And I see
It's
she
crazy out
herself.
there. It's crazy out there.
Yeah, they call it, no offense, they call it Waco, right?
Yeah, I shot a video for Raekwon, and he was putting me up on game. He was like, it really went down out there. Around, how old are you? I ain't gonna tell y'all, but he was like, how old? He did the math. He said, yeah, it really went down out there.
Man, and
So he was putting me game. He was putting me on some game. But yeah, name drop for sure.
Okay, so
Wu-Tang Waco.
Wu-Tang Waco, I see. Two dubs. So
I'm being GTK right now.
Quick question: for what is the ping pong thing that's going crazy right now?
Ping
Can you
pong.
break that down? Yeah,
I can break that down. So basically, look, I'm all my family's from New York, like all of them. Like I was the only brother that was born here. The 4 brothers. My mom, my dad, they're all Puerto Ricans, New York Ricans. My cousins, they moved down there. My sisters moved down there after they like was grown. You know what I'm saying? So they're like they got the accents and everything. My brothers are all New York, everything, Giants, everything. So like that's how they act. That's how my family acts. They act like loud. You know what I'm saying? Over the top, eccentric, and we're just like, "Fuck your life," and we mean that. You know what I'm saying? That's how people act.
And that's
but
how,
it's almost like a funny way. It's almost like a respectful, like, fuck your life over my life, but not. You know what I mean? But like in a good way, like.
no, yeah, it's how you're supposed to think about it, because everybody thinks supposed to be the best, right?
Yeah, it's
if you're not thinking that you're the best at what your craft is, then why are you doing it?
But you'll see all races. You'll see, you know what I mean? You'll see rich people in the little videos and the clips. You'll see rich people, poor people, live people. You know what I mean? You'll see all kinds of people. That's why I watch every video of it, because I've been watching it for like 10 months, because it's like it's been on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just now going crazy on TikTok the past 2 months. But I've been a fan of it just because I watch pretty much everything on YouTube. And
I try to keep up, but I haven't really been up with the ping pong and the whatnot.
But it's blowing up so big that it's on TikTok.
So it's probably
now.
gonna end up hitting me, because I'm not the biggest on TikTok. Yeah. So I know DB on TikTok.
Yeah.
Heavy.
It's just New York lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've always been kind of like on that. Like I had Timberland boots when I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had like 3 pair since when I was 16. I remember one time I ran into a fence and I had blood all over my Timberlands and stuff, like
blood on the Tim.
I was a little kid. I just remember it was ruined. I had to get another pair.
Dude, you wear Tims. Like I say Tims are a little bit better than Air Forces. But like Air Forces you wear one time, they're out of there. Tims you can get like 2 to 3. Depending on, you gotta get the black.
You gotta
ones.
really take care of
you
it.
You get the black ones, you can finesse the game a little bit. Yeah,
I had the black ones before.
You can finesse the game depending on, but once that suede gets creased, R.I.P. Man, you can't be rocking that.
But the black ones ain't the real ones. You need the wheats. You know what I'm saying?
No, the wheats are the real ones.
They're
official, but the black ones, they can suffice if you want to keep rocking them.
I had the baby blue ones on. You know what I'm saying? I think I had some blue ones. Jennifer Black bought me those. Shout out to Jennifer Black. She from Austin.
Yeah, that J Black Beauty.
Yes, she bought those. She used to.
Did we do some work with her, Jet? Talk about it.
Yeah, we did some work with her. Actually, we done what did we? God, dog, man, it's been the pandemic done made everything a blur. What did we do? I know we done a lot of our like recap shows or whatnot.
Look at my little wink.
Hey, how's y'all relationship? Y'all cool still or?
No.
Y'all ever like keep in contact?
No.
Okay.
I really left Austin. I really just
kind of, because I see you're back in Waco.
Yeah, I just made it a whole Waco thing, and it's not even nothing personal. It's just I just stay locked into what I'm doing, and I don't really have a personal life. Period. So
Well, that's why it kind of gets into a blur. You just kind of working and working
just
and working
kinda
and working and working. Dude, I seen the video count. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I was like, I was just doing, I was stalking
people
your
that
page,
edit
doing
understand.
research.
People that edit understand.
Yeah, man.
You know?
That's a beast. But hold on. So before we get into all that, because we're gonna get into that. So let's you got into childhood. Did you play any sports?
Nah, I sucked at everything. I was like,
You didn't even give it a dabble, like everybody, even
I
some
played
people
like
just
football. I quit, and the coach let me. I finessed my way back on the team the next year, and then I quit again. It wasn't for me. I always had.
How did you finesse that? You just like, hey, I want to get us one more shot, and then it was like, yeah, you're like, nah, fuck it, I'm not.
Nah,
gonna do
because
it.
like I was always a good kid, right? But I grew up like on my own. My dad drove a truck. You know what I'm saying? He went all around America. My mom took care of elderly, so she was always gone. So I was just raised by the streets,
raise yourself and
raised by
and
myself.
your peeps.
You know what I'm saying? So
Sometimes
I was
that's
just
some good
fun.
stuff.
I was entertaining. I was just me. I'm like I pulled up a picture of me, and it's like me hooked up on two girls like doing duck lips, and I'm like 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like a long time ago. So I've always been acting. I had blonde tips, so it was like literally the stuff I'm doing now I was doing then, but it was like, what are you doing?
Just you found your way finally. You're like I know exactly. Like I know my style.
Yeah, but I couldn't play no sports. I sucked. I was always like that. I wouldn't say the outcast because I always hung around everybody that.
Oh, there's always those dudes
You know
that
what I'm
don't
saying?
play sports that
'Cause
is just a class
the
clown.
best
you gotta have a class clown.
Well, I had a studio, so like I had a studio, and people always freestyle in my house. So
how,
like
how old
15.
were you when you had 15? When you had a
Yeah,
studio?
this is probably like 20 years ago. 20 years ago. I had a
Okay.
studio, and we had a little computer mic. You know what I'm saying? We had
How
a
was
little
that?
School mic.
Was
And then-
everybody hitting you? Hey man, give me in that stew, bro. Give me even people that
No,
don't
they
rap.
would just come over. So I have like a legacy of people that they're like they have kids and they're grown and they still remember that they came to the studio, and then like we was like my first mixtape. I had like a shout out from Paul Wall. I had
dope.
the
How'd you
cover
get
was
that?
done by One Mind and King's Ink Art, so it was like 2 graphic companies. It was like I had Hawk from Screwed Up Click. We had a remix
man.
on there.
Oh, man, he got what's that?
Because
Chilling
I
with
took
was it chilling with my broad?
Trey came down and I took them to the strip club and I was like 17. I couldn't even go to the strip club, but I got the, you know what I'm saying. I was working. I was moving it. You know what I'm saying. So I got the song with all that, and then my people from Dallas. I was messing with Tum Tum.
I saw that, and I saw you did a.
Yeah.
I saw you did a video. You shot a video for Slim, not Slim. No, sorry.
Lil Flip and Tum Tum.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Lil
That
Flip
was
and
like a
Tum Tum.
game changer.
And me,
though.
I'm from Dallas, so
Yeah.
DSR was big for us in Dallas. Shouts out to like Tum Tum, Big Tuck. Oh
Exactly.
man, Fat Bastard.
Yeah.
It was
See,
it was a grip of
Yeah.
them. So when I saw
I couldn't
that,
even
was like,
get to him
dope.
on my first tape. I had to get like his friends on there. Like
But
I
that's
was
how
friends
you
with
gotta
his friend.
You gotta get in that way.
You got to.
That's the problem with a lot of people. They don't want to they want to go straight to that. Like, no, you got to find a way and then get your way from that way into there. So it's just smart.
I mean, I would just say I was just amazed that they smoked so much weed. I never like they would smoke
Tom or his homies.
the whole
Or all
crew,
of them.
all of
DSR.
them, the whole crew. You know what I'm saying? And I was a fan of it. I was sleeping on Big Phil's couch, making songs. You know what I'm saying? Just living, playing Halo in the den. You know what I mean?
Just building a rapport though. That's
you know what I'm saying?
gotta
But we
do.
were just working, you know what I'm saying? But really I was just amazed. I wasn't even caring about the songs. It was just more like I just wanted to live the life. I was more infatuated with living the life than actually doing the stuff. And I think that was my problem. And I think that's a problem with a lot of people today too. You know what I'm saying? Like they get caught up in the guns and the drugs, and it becomes something else, or they get caught up and they got to spend a lot more money on cases and other stuff than their actual career. And I don't tell people to do with their life, but you know, I just say, hey, if you invested this much into this, you make a little something, you know. And I know what I did. I know I was just living stupid, and the money I made, I invested in stupid stuff, and I wasn't worried about myself, you know. But I feel like it's a new wave, you know what I mean? So I practice what I preach. I drink water, you know what I mean? Like I be on here funny, and that's my ego. But the real me, you know what I'm saying? Like the real me, I take care of myself, and I feel like everybody should take care of themselves in the future, because it's gonna get harder.
There's too many rappers dying right now.
It's a lot of rappers dying.
Too many rappers
You know what I'm
for
saying?
all the wrong reasons. It's not just,
Yeah.
of course, it's killings, but there's also just people just dying from like.
But not
health
even
stuff.
just rappers. I live in Waco. There's a lot of people dying. Period.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
period. Yeah,
I've
but
had,
it just seems like it's a
Yeah.
string of rappers lately, like
Yeah.
the Young Dolphs. You got, I mean, there's a dude from the LA dude that recently passed. I forgot his name. Real positive. Just be the case.
Draco the Ruler.
Draco the Ruler. Yeah. So there's all those. It's just like, but we'll get in that real quick. So let's talk about because I know you do a lot filming now, but let's
Yeah.
talk about like your stint in the Austin music scene. I remember like the nothing to me song and other things you did. So just talk about like your run and that and like what you experienced.
That was
I guess
that was when I
from
just
that-
got my dreads. You know what I'm saying? That was the dread me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, and then
That
real
was the
quick
dread run.
from that, like doing that, and
Yeah,
then how is it like transitioning to doing the
The videos.
videographer work?
Well, I still love music. You know what I mean? I love music, and I was just out here in Austin at the Flamingo Lounge. I think that's the name of it. It was like I don't know. It was
Flamingo Cantina. Or
that
something?
it was
Yeah,
something
that
like
sounds
that.
right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it was like just listening to the scene out here and like linking in with TP. Who else out here? Frost, Jug Frost. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
There's like a lot of. It's a whole new wave out here. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to tap in. Like I'm more a videographer nowadays. Even though my music, I still try to do my music to a high level. Like I'm gonna put out another album with all my homies on it. You know what I mean?
Cool. So you still doing music?
Yeah, I'm still doing
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
So
I see you pushing more to videographer work though. That I see.
I dropped 6 collabs in 2 months to end off the year.
True that.
So
yeah, because I did. Yeah. Okay.
Think
So
like
you
put that
still-
in
yeah.
perspective of how hard I'm working.
No,
I
I
don't
know.
know videographer shit. I'm talking about just on some rap shit. You know what I'm saying? When the rapper come at me to start talking to some rap shit.
But the videographer work can eat up so much of the time, bro.
Yeah,
you know
but I
that.
still put out
Exactly.
6
Yeah, I give you that. That's dope.
collabs. You know what I'm saying? With all Waco artists. You know what I'm saying? Just on some. Yeah.
Like you still doing it. Like yo, I
We
can
doing
still
this
show
shit.
you
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
But really, to be honest, like I don't even look in the past. I put out I Spy GTK, and that shit was going crazy. Like it's a song about my sticker. You know what I mean? Just some crazy shit. I feel like my videos, like me as an artist, they got to be really innovative. If it's a collab, we'll just collab. We could throw some shit together. But like me as an artist, it's got to be something crazy. So I'll put out music here and there, but when I do, it's gonna be great. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like, wow, like this guy has a budget, but I have no budget.
well,
I have no team. I have no budget. It's just me.
But
Like
see,
I have no budget.
That transition me for saying you have the tools, what it takes.
I
to
have
be
Top
able
Off.
to,
That's my team.
Like,
you know what I'm
like
saying? But
exactly.
They don't shoot
and
my
we'll
videos.
talk about
I
Top
shoot
Off.
my videos.
But exactly, you have everything like. In
I
a
shoot
sense of
videos
in-house.
for Top Off. You know what I mean? It's
have-
not me as a rapper. It's, you know what I mean? Like it's just like it don't matter what creative. It's just like we just trying to put out shit. You know what I mean? But it's like it's no budget. It's just we
It's
just
all.
going
It's
in
all.
on
It's
that
all you being able to do all that work though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That-
I mean,
that's the
and
biggest
me
thing.
learning from my team, and really it's the knowledge is the power, and that's what I spread to the artists I work with. Because it's not about the money, because we could put it together and make
Money's
more
gonna
money.
come.
The money gonna come.
Yeah, it's
We
all
could-
about putting out the right stuff and then like I said, building the right rapport.
Yeah.
So so what do you think is like?
But what was your question about the Austin scene? How do I feel about it?
Well, I guess it just.
I
talk
love my
about the
time.
stint
I love my
in
time out
Austin
here.
scene, being an artist.
I felt like I fit in way more in Austin because look, my house burned. I'll tell you what led me here. My house burned down, and Jay Black let me live with her. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out.
Shout out to her. That's some real shit.
Yeah, that's some
You know
real
what I'm saying?
shit,
No
honestly.
matter what, my house fucking burned down. I ain't have shit.
That's crazy. How'd
I
that
ain't have
happen?
shit. I ain't have shit but a laptop that my mom bought me, a ring that when my dad passed away, my brother gave to me. That and then like that was the only thing I could salvage out of the whole fire. Lost my studio,
How
lost
did
my
the
clothes.
Fire happened.
I
if you
was
don't
on the
mind
way
me
to a
asking.
show. My house burned down. I came back home, seen all my shit on fire. It was gone. You know what I'm saying?
Just
So I moved to Austin. So I just up and started and moved to Austin. I'm talking about I had a whole scene in Waco of the same shit I was doing back then. I was doing this shit in Waco. But it's like gone. Studio gone. Files gone. Albums gone. And I was the archiver. So I had me, Keystar Go, Deuce D, all these artists that had their own wave. And I was working with Big Binky at the time. We was hitting 100,000 organically. You know what I mean? I just up and moved. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez,
So my whole life was just gone. I really wasn't on no rap shit. You know what I'm saying?
Literally uprooted, and you had to uproot.
Yeah, but it was like I fit in so much more here. Like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't think so. I mean, I always came here. Like I performed for South by Southwest a couple times, like back in the day, like, you know what I mean, rapping and shit. But like to live out here, it was a whole different vibe, and I loved it. Really, I loved it out here. But you know what I mean? I just felt like I miss my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm real close to my mom, and I don't have no kids. I lost my dad. I ain't got no woman. I ain't got no girl. I got no nothing. So I just miss my mom. So I was like, what's the real important shit in life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always like worried about dripping and having I had a Land Rover going fast, driving through Austin, you know what I'm saying? Going through the domain. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Domain. Pulling up, you know what I mean? You can just get caught up living in a couple blocks. I managed a little hotel at the domain, so all my partners, you know what I'm saying? My P partners would pull up in my hotel, and he got a BMW, a black one. The other one got a other color BMW to match his. Mine, I got the Land Rover, you know what I'm saying? We all playing around, having fun, driving around, you know what I'm saying? But I just got caught up, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go to my family and live with my, you know what I'm saying? Because people getting older and shit. I'm getting older, and I just started to see what life was really about, you know what I'm saying? And then really, I got tired of working a job, and we just made the wave off of that. I said, I don't want to work no fucking job. They didn't accept me. I had dreads and shit when I came back. They was like, no, we don't allow this type of stuff here. They didn't let me get a job. They wouldn't let me do, because I was trying to be a normal dude for a little bit. Because I felt like,
because you're moving, you got to get something.
No, not even that. I wanted to be a normal dude. I was tired of being like trying to rap, and I was just tired of it. I just was like, I'm gonna be a normal dude for like 2 years, for like a year, and I got a job, and then, you know what I mean, like. Then I was like, fuck this.
That'll make you say fuck this really quick.
You ever had because I almost beat up my manager. Because I'm little, right? But I'm aggressive. And I be really nice, and I'm a hard worker, right? But it's always some shit that had me fucked up.
They're trying to play you.
Yes.
They're trying to play you. And then they trying to like lie about playing. Like, just tell me.
No, he was trying to make me burn my fingers to do some work. And I broke it down to him in business terms. I said, so that's a liability. I said, you don't want to fix this.
But it's just funny
because he thinks America. I'm stupid. I said, so look, you don't want to fix this machine because we're about to something. I said, so you want me to burn my fingers because you don't want to think, because the timer's broke. I know how to fix them. So I told him, I know how to fix these motherfuckers. The little timer's broke, but the dude taught me how to fix it. So if the timer don't break, then it don't cool down. So it's going to burn my fingertips. And that's what you want me to do, is burn my fingertips so you could. I said, so you want me to do it faster? I said, so let me know what it is. And then he was like, duh. So I almost beat him up. And I was like, it
ain't worth all that, too. Because he going to get beat up. He's going to press charges. You already know how that goes. But speaking of that.
I'm not even making no money.
They going to take that out your check and hit you like, you know what? That's crazy.
I was like, why didn't I just be smarter about my shit when I had the chance, when I had the opportunities, when I was here in Austin? Because I felt like when I moved back to Waco, like, I really didn't have no music shit. Like, there was no podcast. There was no models. There was no other, like, there was, like, one videographer. They didn't want to work with me. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're not, because it's like mine. This is mine.
Yeah, so who's going to shoot my video? So it was just, there was, like, it just wasn't built for that. I tried to get, like, a Soulja Boy loft. I moved back, and I did the whole Soulja Boy loft where you had to climb up to my studio. Yeah. And I had the color lights and the, you know what I mean?
Everything.
They was not, they started giving me tickets for my music. They was like, no, just people would, it just wasn't, the community wasn't built for the music. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, not like Austin.
But I feel like we caught up. In Waco, we caught up fast. When we caught on, we caught up.
Moving. Especially, I mean,
it's not even me. It's like so many. I got my boy Jason here. There's so many artists. There's so many artists in Waco.
And talk about Jason real quick, just briefly.
Yeah.
Talk about him.
So Jason Anderson, I shoot his videos. He's part of the Hype Circle, talented artist. Like, I feel like there's artists in Waco.
Play some of his music. I like. Yeah, we play some.
There's artists in Waco that could really be worldwide. You know what I mean? I feel like, the platform is special, and like my shit ain't even about me. I'm just the camera. You know what I mean? I'm the camera guy. Just putting shit together. The better I could put it together, the more I could put it together, the more we gonna win. Because like, we have like harsh conditions out there. We don't have the best conditions. You know what I mean? And living in Austin, it can get crazy out here too. So I know what it's like out here in Austin. But there's so many like talented artists that just be out in Waco and don't have a voice or don't feel like they have a voice or a platform to reach their voice out. And that's really where my page is. It's what it is. Like, it's not even about me. It's like people know my face and the color. They don't know me. They don't know my name. They don't know anything about me.
That's just some branding real quick. It's just
it's McDonald's. You feel me? You know McDonald's when you like, and I step out all colors. Like today I'm all black. You know what I mean? But it's like the colors. Like people just be attracted to it. Yeah, no, for sure.
No, yeah.
We're gonna put them on. Jason.
So just talk about the process of working with my man GTK, Giovanni Tha King, what they like to call him. My bad, y'all. Talk about the process working with him and just, you know, what you got going on and coming up real quick.
So me and Gio, we linked up right during the pandemic. Like it was, things was getting hectic. I seen hadn't really popped yet, but I locked in with my boy Cashy who makes beats for me and Gio. I was like,
he made all my beats. From when I lived out here, he made all my beats. So
okay.
he kept me in the music. So he was always like, yo, rocking my boy Jason. So when I moved back, I lived with him. You know what I mean? So I did the beats and he would come and rap. So it was like locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Where you from?
I'm from Waco.
Okay,
I'm from North Waco. So but yeah, so Cashy, like, all right, look, you know what I'm saying? Me and Gio, they was living together when he first got back. So I met Gio. I went to the studio to go record a little bit and just to chill with Cashy because that's my boy. So we finally like, all right, we're gonna lock in. So I had a plan. Things was getting started. I made this record called Murder for Hire that my boy H actually produced for me. Shout out H too. And me and Gio shot the video and we took it to Half Pint. And the song, I think it probably did only like 4,000 or something the first week, but it was like the start. The next song did like 10,000, and we was like, Gio, we just locked in because I saw that the way that he handled his business when it comes to videos, it changed the trajectory of my career where it was just, you know, it was staying more stagnant. Soon as I shoot with Gio, you telling me it's through the roof. And then next thing you know, we just keep it rolling. We just kept it flushing. Ideas. Chemistry. Yep. And we just kept moving.
Yeah, we got like 2 in the can right now. Like we ain't even released 2. So he has one with like a major artist, Mark Battles. Where's he from? Indianapolis.
Dope.
So you know what I mean? We moving the wave. So
dope. So it looks like you shooting a ton of videos. Like just real quick, explain your process on just like pumping those things out, because like not a lot of videographers can do that. Like you can have them like shoot the video and then next thing you know it's like,
well, a lot of videographers have families and a lot of videographers, you know, they have
boom,
like I make a lot of sacrifices and that's not something I'd like to brag upon, because to me it's like a fucking headache, and I wish I had a girl sometimes I could just lay on her boobs. You know what I'm saying?
It's nice, but
it's
what
nice.
are you going to have to do later? You're going to have to deal with some stuff later.
You got to deal with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just to lay on them boobs, and that's not a guarantee.
It's a lot of time you got to, and it's like, you know what I mean? If she going to give me all of her time, I need time to give her. You know what I mean?
And I feel like always got that.
You know what I mean? And I guess now I'm at a center place where I'm not so selfish. You know what I mean? And I'll be more like critical about how I speak, especially to like people around me, and I like understand more. And I try to understand, and I understand, like, it is special what we're doing, but maybe, like, it has to take a lot of me to make this work. And I'm cool with that. Because if it's special, then it's special.
But it's a sacrifice that this takes that they don't understand that you're going to have to give, though. Like, you can't even.
Editors know.
Because you can't be shooting a video or doing whatever else you're trying to do to get this out, and then the girl's hitting you like, hey, what about. And then you're just sitting there like, oh, my. And
I've had that.
And then you got.
I've had that, and I've been late, and I've been like stressed out, and now I shoot like I've been doing for Christmas. I've been doing $100 video deals, and I've been doing so many videos.
Oh, I bet knocking them belt boys out, and I've seen. I looked at just
the money. The money is not enough.
The
money is not enough. But when you talk about driving, and then you talk about the food it takes to edit it. and you talking about when you smoking.
Oh, you smoking a lot.
You know what I mean? You
You
talking
rolled
about
up
the
the
stress
blunt.
level.
At the end of the blunt, you failed me. It's done. You gotta put
you gotta,
it out, get
you gotta
another
subtract
one.
all of that. It's like, but it's so it was so important because like when everybody slowed down, I went faster.
But that's what you gotta do.
And
Gotta
then,
find a way
and
just
then
to
the people
adapt
was
and go
like,
faster.
whoa. And then we threw a concert. You know what I'm saying? We threw a concert, had all the people from the YouTube. We made a thing, YouTube in real life. So not only am I shooting $100 deals, I'm also giving everybody a place to perform. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to perform, come perform. All you gotta do, bring some toys for the kids. I don't know how much toys we raised, but it looked crazy.
Speak
You know what
speak
I'm
on that.
crazy.
The toy. Was
It wasn't just me. It was the
run?
Waco riders. You know, shout out to the Waco riders. It was the community that came together.
Shout
I
out
was
to
just
that.
the
That's
yeller.
dope.
You know what I mean? I said, hey, all I do is say this. And you know what I mean? That's all I do. But it's the people that came through.
That's
you know what
dope.
I'm saying?
That's
Because
what
I
you
ain't
need,
had
the
no money.
people.
My mom said it's gonna be a rough Christmas. It's gonna be a rough year next year. So I was like, all right, bet. Made a little toy drive. Then I bring on my rappers. Then Then I was talking to my boy Mike Fresh, and he was like, we was talking about some other stuff because he was so motivated because we was having a talk, and I was like, bro, can you headline it? Yeah. He was like, well, you need to be called Stretch. I was like, I called Stretch. He said, yeah. Then I called Flex and Fab. He said, yeah. You know, for sure, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just like
dope.
that.
That's what
for
you
sure, my
need.
boy. I'm there. I said, bro, I don't even want you to really rap. I just want you to get drunk and be fresh. Because they ain't never seen no people dressing like you in Waco. Not trying to be funny, but he dressed crazy. Like,
No,
he a
I've been
real
through, I've been
dripper.
through
Like,
Waco a lot.
he
I used to
spent-
drive a lot from here from Dallas, so I've been through
like
Waco.
he drip on another level. Like, I drip, but he drip. Like, you know what I mean? We look up to drippers like that. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, just come drip.
To
That's
have
what I
that
want
drip,
you to be.
You gotta have that.
That's
Somebody
like-
with that drip, you like, oh, he looking fresh. What he
Bro.
got? He got this on. He got the chain. You know.
So we all came together, had a toy drive, had the whole city out. You know what I mean? And then it was like we had the $100 videos busting. So all the artists got to shine, got to show their people, got to put out their videos. They might not be able to afford a real official video. So I'm working with artists that are giving them a chance. And that's what my platform is about. It wasn't really about the money. It's about giving people a shot. You know what I'm saying? And like, people really did. I was doing people's first video, bro. I dropped bro's first video yesterday. He already had more views than a lot of people dropped on their video.
That's dope.
It was his first video ever.
That's
and he was nervous.
Oh, I bet.
You know what I'm saying?
Ready
Shout out to my boy Marty. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call him out. 'Cause I told him, you nervous to shoot the video? Come on. And he all right, bet.
Let's do it. Let's
You know
get
what
it
I
out.
mean?
Get it over with.
Just get it. And then now he ain't nervous. He performed at the show. Live, you know what I'm saying? He was live at the show. My homie Big R called me and was like, hey man, who was that? Who was that? Like, so people came to my show, learned new people. I had people from Copper's Cove, Belton, Killeen,
All
Austin. I had TP from Austin. I had East Texas. I had San Antonio. I had Fort Worth, Dallas.
Let's go.
And then the
All
only place I
Texas.
didn't have was Houston. And then the next morning I got booked to go to. I went to Dallas, so I barely didn't sleep. Went to Dallas, linked up with my boy Il Chris, and then we went out to Houston and linked with the Sauce and shot a video for them. So the only place that we didn't link with was Houston. Then we went to Houston and linked with the Sauce, the biggest group.
Sauce Walker, you know?
Yeah, well, it wasn't. He wasn't there, but it was his group.
But I just know Sauce
Yeah.
Walker's always the one
Yeah,
that be out here, so that's always the one
So
that hits my name.
Lil Sauce White,
my
and then
brain.
they have a Puerto Rican artist that's real hard too. But they got like a whole wave out there. But it's just like
Oh,
it's
Houston's
more just
popping.
about like the wave reaching the places that it needs to reach. And I'm not worried about the names or nothing like that. It ain't even about none of that shit. It's just about like I just want to touch the people. I want to know that we're actually touching the people. And then people see the haircuts, people see the videos, people could get the views, they can get their life changed. Because if nobody listening to it, who you just rapping for? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point.
Just rapping for no reason.
You just rapping
at
for
all.
nothing. And I feel like there's a lot of untapped markets, and Central Texas has been an untapped market for such a long time. And if I would have been on this wave, like when I lived in Austin, Half Pint Films came to visit me. Rodney Pence.
Rodney Pence,
He lived
yeah.
underneath
Shouts out Rodney
me.
Pence. Okay.
You know what I mean? He lived underneath me in the apartment.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it was just like, it was so much stuff, but it was like, it's so much talent out in Central Texas, period.
Oh,
and there's
a lot.
so much like
It's just space. now.
Rapid Rick. When I first moved here, Rapid Rick lived on the other. You know what I mean? It's just like so much talent everywhere, and it's just like I felt like that in Waco, in Austin, and in Dallas. And if I can make a platform to like just put the shit out there, I'm gonna do that.
Dope.
But I feel like next year it's gonna get a little bit different. I'm gonna switch it up next year. I feel like we had a lot to prove. We proved it. It's gonna get different. It's gonna get big.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Real quick. I'm just gonna say some names and you say just something about them. All right. Cole Bennett.
Goat.
Okay.
Goat.
Does he inspire you any about like just kind of how his rise kind of went and how his work ethic was? And all that good
I
stuff?
always looked at his stuff. Really, I seen a Trippie Redd video and I was like, who did this video? You know what I'm saying? And then there was an artist that I used to mess with, Trey Kane. He got a video shot by him, by Cole Bennett. He ended up like, I don't know if they ever put it out, but I seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
So like he messed with Austin. You know what I mean? So he was out here. He was out here South by Southwest.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do. Austin's growing.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Goat. He's goat.
Miley Cyrus.
She stole my song. She's a song stealer.
Touch on that real quick.
Miley Cyrus stole my song. She took it.
What do you mean she stole your song? What song?
I'm so drunk.
I'm so drunk.
Yeah, I'm so drunk.
Dang, Miley.
Break it down. How it happened. I mean, you can't just throw that out there and not explain how Miley Cyrus. I mean, she's one of the biggest stars in the world.
Cause look, all right. So look, I got my song stole and it broke my heart. And I like Miley Cyrus.
We all love. I love Miley.
She was a little twerking at the time. She was messing with the vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She stole my song. So look, it was an EDM song. I was doing EDM at the time with these people out in Bonn, Germany, and I had a song called "I'm So Drunk," and it was like it got 100,000 views. It was like they played it at Ultra, they played it at the festival, so it wasn't like no little. I'm not saying like, oh, she stole my song that I made in the closet. No.
No, yeah, exactly.
I'm saying like, if it was a regular song like that, it's been plenty
this
of
ain't
like,
no Quentin Miller type.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, no, but so it's an EDM song. There's no words. The only song is like, I'm so drunk that something. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
So it's like I'm so drunk, and my voice is high pitched, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So what would be her song? An EDM song
I'm so drunk.
with no words that just says I'm so drunk. That's high pitched, right? Look, this is Samsung commercial. Hold on, pass that.
The commercials hit the wrong time.
And I did it with
bro.
a record label too. It's not like, you know what I mean? I signed over my rights. So I approached them and they was like, that's me.
That's fire.
But that's it. That's it, right? But it was like real official EDM. You know what I mean? I was into the life. I was popping the pills and everything.
Oh yeah, that bass drop.
You know what I mean? So look, that was 9 years ago. So look, Miley Cyrus. So you got to check the dates too. You know what I'm saying? She literally heard my song and made a worse version.
What'd you think? I can hear the similarities.
I do.
So when did you put that out?
3 months later, after I put the record out,
She
and
put
it was
that out.
blowing- Yes,
And how many views did yours do by itself?
it wasn't even mine. It was with Bazooka Records, so it wasn't even under my platform. But it did like 100,000. It was like,
Before she dropped, like hers dropped?
yeah, motherfucker was gone,
Man.
bussing.
I mean, that's close. That's super close.
It's just the timing, you know what I'm saying?
But I
she
mean, at
stole
the
my
end of the
record.
day, that's still like a compliment. It's like, well, It sucks, but it's like, dang, that's interesting.
People could take your songs.
Oh yeah, easily.
You gotta have your publishing right.
Exactly.
Just for the record, I thought yours was better. Though.
Exactly. I like.
Well, it's just the way, in court, it's the way, like, the manner that it was recorded. You know what I'm saying? The procedures of how it was recorded. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Not just because you're here, but that one's better. And I'm a Miley fan, so hey.
Yeah.
All right, this is just for my pleasure.
No, but that shit funny. To be honest, that shit funny. I don't even care about that stuff. That shit funny to me, but
it is. It's just the fact that it's like, dang, it's like.
But
it
like every artist got to make sure they, you know what I mean? Because I signed up for my rights for that song. Because I was a young artist. So I was like, look, I'm gonna sign up for the rights. They was like, look, I'm gonna pay you to do the song. We're gonna shoot the video. You're gonna shoot it and edit it, and I'm gonna pay you. And this is everything here. I was like, what?
Oh, let's do that.
What? There's plenty of people that they charge me for beats. You gonna give me the beat, mix it, get me to shoot the video. I was like, we up.
They finesse.
But then when I approached them about this song, they was like, I don't know. We'll talk to the people. I said, come on now. I said, oh, they sold the song. You feel me? So that's what I mean. The song. I'm not saying she stole the song.
You gave it alley-oop.
You know, feel me?
She dunked it.
You just didn't get no credit.
No credit.
That's why you gotta own your music.
They tipped the alley-oop before they do grab this, so you didn't get the assist. Dang.
You know.
Well, let's go on to some lighter stuff.
She owed me a whole date. I need a Molly and Miley Cyrus. We both we ain't gonna
with the Hannah Montana wig.
No. I need
no wig.
Yeah, I wear the wig too. I need two Mollies and Miley Cyrus, and we gonna pop them and we gonna talk about it.
Oh,
we gonna talk about it.
That'd be
like
that'd be a
folks.
fun day.
We gonna talk about like the grownest folks.
Are you a wrestling fan?
The biggest.
Okay, me too. So I've noticed you did.
My grandma was at WrestleMania 1 and has the picture of Hulk Hogan.
For real?
And when she passed away, I found it in all her stuff. My mom was like, no, you can't have it.
I would mark out for that kind of stuff. I could
Super
go into
marked
that
out.
for hours. So let's talk about this. Look like you did a Tony Nese.
Oh, yeah.
Sammy Guevara,
shout
he
to
just
Sammy G.
lost the title to freaking Cody
I didn't
Rhodes.
see the match yet because I've been so working. I'm like 3 weeks behind, but I watch all of it. You know what I mean?
I saw a clip this morning.
I seen it on YouTube. I said, Cody got it.
Like that. But talk about the EC3, Colt Cabana, Raymond Rowe. Raymond Rowe? He looks like one of the.
We're actually friends with Teddy Long.
I want to talk to you about that real quick. So talk about, I guess, look in Lance.
Well,
Archer.
they had that was all in Austin.
Yeah, I saw.
So
it.
that
It
was
looked
all
like-
at Wrestle
was it
Circus.
Wrestle
So they had
Circus. Talk
a
about
dope
that.
promotion, and we was out there and filming, and that was like super dope. You know what I mean? I got to work with all the like up and coming wrestlers, and now they're like super huge stars, and it's super motivational. You know what I mean? Like when we watch it, and I be trying to tell, and I don't be trying to brag. I'm like, yo, and I was working at the hotel, and I sent Sammy my album. He listened to my album Texas 2.
Dope. I like Sammy.
I was actually in talks with like making ring music with him because he didn't like the music. You know what I mean? He was into pandas at the time. It's just like it's just dope. You know what I mean? It's just like there's so many different
it's coming out in
entertainment
hip-hop.
things. You know what I mean? There's so many similarities, and it's like like I'm a fan. I'm not too much a fan of music. Like it's like since I'm in it, I'm not like a fan of it. You know what I mean? Like I'm past that. I was like when I was younger. But like wrestling, I could be a fan of these people. You know what I mean? I could sit back and look and be like, man, you really came from nothing. You was in Austin at Wrestle Circus grinding, and now you're the champion. You know what I mean? It's like to us, like when Hot Boy West came, and you know what I mean? Like 2 years, bro. I've been yelling Gucci, 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 Gucci. I've been wearing this chain like I'm Gucci Mane, right? So an artist got signed by Gucci Mane in our city. You know what I mean? And it's just like that's a belt. That's a WWE belt.
Exactly.
And then Waco Tron gets signed by 808 by Marshmello. That's an AEW belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a different belt. You know what I mean? So I look at it like just trophies. You know what I mean? Like even though they say it's like acting, whatever. You know what I mean? Like they work hard and they grind to get where they're at to put on a dope performance, and like they really like beat the shit out of each other too.
Exactly.
You know
How'd you get that like to be able to like you got a dope ass like.
I was
shot
right there.
that
No, I
shit.
was right there. I was
You was
filming.
right
I got to
there,
go
like-
backstage.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was
So
my
how'd you
first
get
time
that?
actually going backstage. I just was like, just for being a rapper for so long and being in the video stuff for so long, like
Connections and found your avenues through.
I just hit him up. You know what I mean? And I pretty much have a lot of proof that I could do it. You know.
That was a great shot. I was like, God, dog. When I was watching,
They have a promotion now in Waco that my homie owns that we did some filming for, and they had JTG, Juventude. I had him on the channel.
Juventude.
So like
And
my
I saw
channel is
Teddy
all
Long,
of
too.
yeah. So
You see
yeah, Teddy
so-
Long. That's like the bro. Like
I saw he on Instagram his comment. He like, holla at me, player.
Yeah.
As long as you don't make a tag.
He
team
always
match.
he always like, you know what I mean. He always chimes in and chips in like.
Talk about
to
that
show-
relationship. How'd y'all get cool?
Cause of Hype Waco, that's our little crew with the store. You know what I mean. He came for a signing, and then like they just told him like I was a big fan of wrestling, and like you know what I mean. Like
Teddy's an OG.
Teddy's
man.
an OG.
He's
You
great,
know what I
dude.
mean. So he just was hella cool, really. You know what I mean. And then like I would go to the shows too. So he had his own promotion for a little bit, and we was just out at the shows and just showing love, and we got to take pictures with the ring. Enzo was there. I got a footage of him. I'm probably gonna make an NFT of it. He got
Awesome.
knocked out and concussed,
Ooh.
and I got the footage of like him, and then everybody like saying, "Oh, he's knocked out," but it was
That's
like
dope.
almost like people think wrestling's not real.
Oh,
So
you
I
get
wanted to
that.
make. I'm the only person with the footage, so I was gonna make an NFT, like you know what I mean, in the
Yeah.
future of that clip. But yeah, you know what I'm
something
saying.
that nobody
Like,
else has. That's a good idea.
nobody has that clip for
Exactly.
sure.
That's
You know
yours.
what I mean.
Your property.
But
Awesome.
Enzo's only had so much matches.
Exactly.
He's
He
not
hasn't
had
that
like
many.
you know what I mean. He's
Because
not.
he got let go from that BS that happened, so that was crazy.
But he's dope. Like
Oh, Enzo's the man. I like Enzo.
he's dope.
Let's talk about Top Off ENT.
Yeah, that's the crew. That really they put the jetpack in me.
How
You
to
know
get
what I'm saying?
formed, and I guess how's everything like? I mean, like.
Well,
you know.
Top Off started from JT. JT passed away. He got shot
R.I.P.
from like a stupid bet. You know what I'm saying? Some stupid shit. But he was a star. He was
I
the
hate to
biggest
hear
star
it.
out of all of us at the time. We were just all just making music, and I wasn't with the label or nothing. I just got with Top Off. But they've always been my bros. Like I got some of the last pictures with them as a just some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I would make their content. I have like my first video on my first channel was JT, Lil Ronnie, Mother F, and T Wayne, which were all three, you know what I mean, legends in themselves right there. So that was my first video that I posted. I had a channel before, but my girl at the time hacked my email because I was cheating and got it deleted. It had a lot of views, right?
You gotta deal with that. See, look.
So my first video on my channel that exists today, you know what I mean? Because I've been on the YouTube stuff for a minute. You know what I mean? For a minute.
I see. Trust me. I went through the list. I'm like, God, dog, Giovanni.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I've been putting my mistakes on the internet for a long time, and that's why.
Hey, but
what I'm
sometimes that it gets the click.
Yeah, but now, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I just been trying to link in with my bros. We've been making music, videos. It's been getting bigger. We're all getting grown. We all like reaching other levels with the shit. So, Circle is like the biggest club song of our generation. Half Pint Films is the biggest platform of videos in the state. I feel like
shout them out a lot.
you know what I
so
mean?
they
Like,
been- they
I
been
feel
showing
like-
a lot of love with you. It seems.
yeah, and that's Top Off. So
Oh yeah.
So like I feel like I got one of the biggest platforms in Central Texas. You know what I mean? And that's like not just Waco. That's Waco, Temple, Killeen, Austin. I'm trying to make it San Antonio. I got San Antonio artists on there, Houston artists. I got worldwide artists, but I want to expand it where it's like a Central Texas thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you said, like how do you feel about your time in Austin? I love that shit. Like I miss being out here when I'm tapped in here. I told him when I pull up, I feel different when I come out here because like all the time I spent out here, I was like, I was really kind of crazy when I lived out here. You know what I'm saying? We was really on some different shit. But
Austin
we
will bring
got-
that out of you, man.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's like this shit got so big, you know what I'm saying? This little sticker shit. We started putting these everywhere and it started to spread into the everyday people. And it was like
It's
it spread
catchy.
like wildfire, you know what I'm saying?
I like it.
And then, like little kids see this and they're like, "Oh, I know this." And like when we go to the hood, we shot a video. 3 people in line knew me at the hood. I ain't not be chilling in the hood like that. You know what I'm saying? All 3 people in line. It was like a moment to like sit back and like it's almost scary. So it's not like a moment where you're just like, "Oh, that shit cool." No. It's like, damn, we in the hood. Everybody know me in line. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. You know what I'm saying? He got a gun on. Not on him now, but he had a gun on him at the store. He like, shit. Everybody know you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit big. Like we got to sit here and be like, all right, this shit a little something. Cause you know it's easy to get caught up in the pretend shit and like, oh, we popping, yep. And I will force that shit for sure. But we had to sit back recently and realize, man, this shit getting bigger than what we think. And now we gotta really take it serious and get better with the shit and really lock in with the people. I see it. Yeah, cause it could be like a Cole Bennett shit. Like I was just with my bro Il Chris, and he was just with Ski Mask and Cole Bennett while they're shooting their video, and we're shooting the video together, and I'm shooting a video for him now. And with the sauce, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I just literally had a concert with all the Waco people, and the next day, like everything opened up. I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I feel like the shit's important, and like now we finna run. It's crazy that I'm here to do this interview and I get to speak, because I feel like even in Waco, like I don't get opportunities to speak. Even though we do the videos and stuff, it's still underground. The radio still puts it here. You know what I mean? The powers that be, they're cool with it, but they don't like throw gasoline on it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's all just us. Fires.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's all the artists. You know what I mean? Like when it was like chilling, where everybody chilling, we did the $100 videos. So it wasn't the big artists that did the $100 videos. It was the artists that have a little that's gonna give 100%, that's gonna figure out $100 to give, that might not even have it, and they gonna pop off, and they might pop off, and it be like it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's just like motivation at the same time too. So it's like they keep the channel alive, and they keep our shit going when it's like, what's new? Okay. The whole reason you come to my channel is to find somebody new. You can always find somebody new.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
You can always find somebody new. And be like, man.
And that's what Cole Bennett did. And that's what a lot of.
I guess I'm just now watching. I mean,
that's what
to
Cole
be honest,
Bennett did. That's what No Jumper did. It's just, you know, of course they morphed into other stuff, but all those dudes were like new.
Yeah. I just wanted to make my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And like Dallas got their own thing. So I wanted to make my own thing. Like, I can't top Half Pint Films video. I don't want to. That's my brother. Like, I'm trying to get the biggest videos on his channel. But if I can make my own thing and make it where we could spread out and make it where, man, we could have more shows, more activity. Exactly. No, you know what I mean? Like that.
More guys out in the field is what matters.
When I'm out here in Austin, I could just throw a clip from the show, and then I put everybody on it, and then it's like, bro, people are watching. It's like a whole different vibe. Who are these artists? You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't pay to be on the channel, but it's just entertainment.
Is you pumping the mugs out too. That's the different part. It's not just like you sitting on all these videos and all these artists like, hey man, where's my video?
If it's past a week, they're calling me, yelling at me.
But like I said, you probably don't even get to that point.
I used to wait months for my videos.
But then you just like, okay.
Yeah, it's frustrating for sure.
Oh yeah,
it's frustrating
After
times
that
12.
Week, they ready for, hey, where my video at, bro?
If I shoot 12 videos a week, then 7 of those people are gonna call me by day 4.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them already know. Just do your Jason. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Get to it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But some people they gotta have it, and then I'm not gonna be like, this is like respect. I respect you shooting with me and being a part of the wave. So, what's up?
So there was a recent interview with Boosie. He said there's like 3,000 rappers and 3,000 rappers in every community. Like,
yeah, in each community.
So
I believe that.
So like, what would you say? I guess is a 2-part question. One is, what would it take to separate yourself as an artist from them 3,000 rappers? Let's just say hypothetically.
Creativity, originality, work ethic, drive. Who you know, a lot of it is who you know. How hard you travel. How hard you push yourself, how hard you work, pay attention, learn. It takes a lot. You know what I mean? I feel like I have a gift that I always worked with, and I didn't even know I had this gift, but I always worked with artists, and I always knew like who was gonna pop. Like, I've had a hand in a lot of people's earliest things before I shot the videos. Keystone recorded The House. He's like one of the legendary rappers in Waco. Tyler J. He started rapping because I think it was at my house. It was when he did his first song. You know what I mean?
Damn.
He's like a legendary artist. Got song Kevin Gates, Kirko, everybody, Zero.
Damn.
You know. But just it's just always had a gift of like seeing. Okay, this is something there. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but I always could see that it factor.
You gotta have that.
You know what I mean? And it's not just in rap. It's just other things. And like, man, some people have a gift. Like, you're just a beautiful person. You have the gift of beauty. Like, you could just walk into a room and just change the room. You know what I mean? Some people have gifts, and I've always been a person like, I'm like a real magical person, so I could just see the gifts and the magic in people. You feel me?
Well, you've worked with a lot of like super famous people, like most recently Raekwon.
Yeah.
What do you see that's different in all of these like people who've had super success, and then the people who are kind of just on their way up? What is like the difference?
They work so much more than we work. They work so hard. People like that. They work hard. They're always thinking about. They're not doing nothing that doesn't make sense, and that's where I'm trying to get. I'm trying to make everything make sense, and it ain't about getting money from all my people. It's about let's get together. Let's build a business together. Let's really get with each other. If you can't really get with each other and get down with this, then you can pay if you want to. You know, cool. You know, but we can really make something special, and I feel like we're doing it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it takes everybody. You know what I mean? Like you say, there's so many rappers, like, but to quote Macho Man, the cream gonna rise to the top. You feel me?
Well, how would
you feel me? It's gonna, like, if you hard, you're hard. So
no, exactly.
You just gotta go hard, and you gotta just let it be known you hard. And then, like,
I guess the big thing too is like your city's gotta get, but like it's gotta put the stamp on you too. Cause it's like, what was that when Rick Ross came out to Philly? He was like, "Hey, who's the top guy in Philly on Twitter?" And everybody's like, Meek Mill. He went and somehow he pulled up, found Meek Mill, and it kind of happened. It's kind of like that same thing. You gotta have that, like Austin.
It's work
like,
though.
They gotta have that. You gotta have that loyal in your city, like, hey, y'all gotta get this, and then like the DJs gotta be playing at the radio station. It's like, what do you think is missing? Do you think it's that, or do you think
what do you mean, like missing in our city?
Well, no, not just in Waco. I'm saying just any like
I can't Austin, even speak about every city. I could just say that it's not so connected. It's like an age gap. You know what I mean? Like, the youngest don't mess with the people my age. The people my age don't mess with the people over here. And we all blocking each other out when we could really be working together. And we could really be pumping it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had got into it with some people, like, just play us. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to understand, like, I can't tell nobody to do with their own platform. I got to play what I want to play. So I just feel like I have a duty to myself, and I don't have a duty. Like, I can't even just talk about what other people doing too much. I could just say, you know what? This is what I could do, and I think people will copy this if I do it good enough. And I feel like that's always how I move. I'm going to just do what we got to do, and I'll throw a podcast out there. I'll throw this out there, and I'll throw this out there, and somebody will come pick it up in our city. And then, like, I ain't going to lie, eventually we done built some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. But now we ain't got to do that shit no more. We just going to mash with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like any city could do that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if something's successful, somebody going to want to pick that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have a beautiful podcast. This is crazy.
Appreciate that.
This is, like, crazy.
We're trying to make it dope for the city, man. We got to have people where they can come
Our
on.
podcast is a cell phone YouTube we pull up. It's a podcast.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
No, I'm not.
I'm not saying you're not starting, but I'm just saying you got to do.
I'm just saying we don't have the opportunities. We don't have the tools. We don't have the money. We can't even get there yet. We have the ideas, but we don't have the tools really to do it. But
you got to shoot content. But
everybody got to mash. You know what I mean? Whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, whether it's your cell phone. Cole Bennett made a video on his iPhone. So anything you got, you can make content with. Whether it's a T9i, a T2i. I was making my T2i, and then I got me a Lumix G7. And then I worked my way up to an A6300.
You know, when we first started, we had a blue cam. I'm just saying, this was like years and years and years ago. But the cam was like, everything was blue. Like, no matter what we did, it was just blue. So it was like, we just rocking with a blue cam. So we called it the blue cam. So I understand it.
Yeah, you just got to make it. And then if you want it hard enough, it's going to work.
You're gonna upgrade.
gonna work.
There's levels. You're gonna level up. You
Yep.
just gotta be patient with the level.
You just gotta keep
Patience is
working.
number one too. I think patience is another.
Patience,
thing.
like
Kill your ass. Patience will
patience,
kill
and you gotta stay healthy. You gotta take care of yourself, and you gotta
do.
if you really want to do this, you gotta be healthy. You can't just be drinking everywhere you go.
No.
You can't be treating people with disrespect. And I feel like my ego took over me for so many years. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good ego. That's a fun ego though. I
Yeah,
like that.
I
ego.
control my ego now.
That's not a mean
No.
ego.
I
That's a
control.
fun ego.
I control my ego. My ego don't control me, and I advise everybody to understand the difference in themselves and understand how people need to be, and understand that the guy that worked at the QT, he right here with me. You feel me? It don't matter what I got on. It don't matter what he got on. It don't matter what. I'm still gonna hold the door for people, and I'm still gonna treat people with respect. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta move like that. You gotta just spread love and spread light. You know what I mean? That's everything I'm about, spreading love and light. And me as an artist and my music, that's what people will hear, and they'll feel that through my music and my art. You know what I mean? And because it's special to me. But with the video shit, it's finna really get crazy. And I'm gonna be here in Austin. I'm gonna be shooting with the livest artists. So that's really another reason why I'm here, because I'm asking all the artists to hit me up, tap in with me.
GTK shot you.
I'm already tapped in to seeing what y'all got. Y'all already tapped in, but I'm just saying tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. To me, this is my home.
We see you working.
To me, I feel more home here than I do in Waco, because I could be weird. And Waco is not weird territory.
Well,
I'm weird.
It may be weird, but the wrong weird.
I got pink hair. You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah.
red and green Christmas hair. You know what I'm saying? I guess you could say Juice WRLD type singing music. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I make R&B music.
I remember the wave.
fuck with
I remember
Austin,
the sound.
You know what I'm saying? I love Austin. I love Austin.
And Austin loves you.
So
and
what is
at
this?
Pan, we love you. So
I thought it was a pillow, to be honest.
Hey,
I was like, I was fine.
So what is this?
I mean, it's,
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a pillow. I was
real
like,
quick, hold on. So you ain't.
I thought it was a pillow.
So hold up. No,
I was like, yo, that's gonna be a live little pillow right there.
real quick though. No, you ain't no girl now.
No,
So no kids with the girl in there.
I got no kids, no
I
girls.
saw. Do you have
nothing.
some like brothers and sisters? Because I saw on
Oh,
Instagram
yeah.
you got like
Oh,
little. Okay.
I got a whole giant
Look,
family.
yeah, okay.
And I have a new
just-
dog.
The reason why is because I don't want you to get one of these. Like the bottom part of this is like kid stuff. So give it to whoever kid stuff you got. We just have some stuff rocking. There.
What do I get to open it in here?
Yeah, you get. Yeah, of course. So,
Okay.
of course, you got the.
Come on, this is hard. You know what I'm saying? You got the I Spy GTK on there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see this in every city. Las Vegas. I got the scans too, so I can see who's scanning me. When's it coming in? What time? We getting real Matrix-ish. You know what I'm saying? My name is Gio, but we getting real Neo around here. You feel me? So look.
So the first one,
yeah.
so that's a hoodie.
Oh, that's hard. I'm going to have to put that on today.
Pam hoodie.
Oh, no, I got to put this one on today. This one match my
And
outfit.
then that's a shirt.
I got this one matching my outfit.
And then the bottom
We gotta
part.
take. I gotta take a picture in that one
So you
with
get
the
the-
background. Oh yeah.
That bottom part is for the kiddo.
Oh, yeah.
So the kiddo, yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Some holiday spirits.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get this to my niece and my nephews. Oh yeah. No, actually, I'm gonna keep this one right here.
See, I know. I had to feel you gonna want to keep one of them, like,
I'ma
you know.
keep that for me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the drip. Yeah, but I gotta put this on for sure.
Oh,
I need my picture of that.
shout out the socials and shout out any other, the YouTube and any other DSPs you got going on.
Yeah, shout out to Top Off ENT on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Because without Top Off, we wouldn't be nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I Spy GTK on TikTok. That's my, you know what I mean? I just really be on TikTok. I put stuff on Instagram, but I be on TikTok.
Bing bong, TikTok.
You know what I'm saying?
Bing bong.
It's like,
Did I do that right?
I be tired.
Oh,
I be tired of looking
right.
at music videos. I want to look at people do some funny stuff. So I be on TikTok. So I Spy GTK. The YouTube, gtkshopme.com. Yeah, subscribe. It's actually, if you go to gtkshopme.com, it's going to make you subscribe. So when you go to the sticker and you take a
gotta
picture of her,
subscribe.
it's going to subscribe you automatically.
Oh,
You know what I'm
auto
saying?
subscribe. And then shouts out to my homie for
Shout out to
coming
Jason
down
coming
with you,
through.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for
He got some
doing
hard music, so you got to
speaking
subscribe
on
to
the
his channel
pod.
too. You know
For
what I
sure,
mean?
man. I like his music and I
There's
like
so
his
many
sound.
dope artists in Waco. Colleen, Temple, Coppers Cove, Marlon,
Texas, we about to take over. In
Mahia,
Austin, we about to be the central
Austin,
place.
Round Rock. I shoot with Chad Jackson Gospel. He's like a really big artist out from Round Rock, and he's tapped in with the whole community. So I be out here with the church, with Mike Servin. He's like a big Christian artist. So I be out here. You know what I mean?
Out here, man.
So hey, man, I'm out here. So
let GTK shoot you. GTK shot me, man.
you know
We
what I'm saying?
shooting
I got
GTK
candy,
right
I got
now.
Jurassic Park cars.
It was great having
I'm
you
keeping
by.
this mug. This mug going in the.
Oh yeah, put that on the shelf or put that
God.
wherever you got to put it on.
On God. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, it was good having you by, bro. We always keeping up with you, keep grinding.
Y'all blowing
we love
up.
that you back out
Y'all
here.
blowing up.
Really, doing your thing too.
I've been on y'all for what 2-3 years. Y'all blowing up.
Oh, we've been on you for a while too. So pause, but we've been on you too. So
Not for real. No, y'all shit blowing up for real though. Y'all taking it to the next level, and that's the beauty of this shit. It's elevating and evolving and staying creative and pushing further. You know what I mean? That's like motivational. So when I get to come, I'm like, man, I think I was here before, but it wasn't like this. But now it's like it's different. You know what I mean? It's like I was telling myself, I feel like I've been here before, but I've been in so many apartments in Austin. It's like so blurry.
you was here before.
And I was insane. When I lived in Austin, I was insane. My dad passed away. I was clinically insane.
Hey, dude, that
You know what I
that's
mean?
a tough pill to swallow, bro.
Yeah, and I was on drugs, all kinds of shit. That's why now, bro, I'll be healthy. I don't take drugs. I don't do nothing. And I advise the biggest my platform's ever been is the healthy version of me.
And
So
that's
you could.
what
I don't
matters.
tell people what to do. I just tell people, hey, I'm staying healthy. I'm winning. I'm getting money. You want to get healthy too? Cause I don't like no unhealthy people around me. So that's what it is. You feel
But
me?
man, it was great having you by. Great conversations. We'll keep in touch, man, and keep grinding, man. This is Jet. I'm with Pop Austin Media, and I'm signing out this thing.
And they blowing up.